Ecuador's relations with China are vital to the country's economy. China is Ecuador's second most important export market. It's loaned Ecuador $18 billion in the last 5 years, according to data compiled by Boston University's Inter-American Dialogue. Beijing is involved in mining, infrastructure, and energy in Ecuador, is engaged in trade talks with Quito, and has provided more than half of Ecuador's COVID-19 vaccines at least through September of this year. Ecuador now finds itself in a delicate position as it tries to protect rich fishing grounds near the Galápagos Marine Reserve from incursions by Chinese fishing vessels.
The Chinese government exerts intense economic pressure on the Latin America Pacific countries. Throughout this action, China aims to avoid surveillance on its boats, sanctions, and any action that could prevent them from fishing illegally.
As Ecuador engages in trade talks with China, it patrols protected waters where China's industrial deep water fishing fleet allegedly sweep up endangered species as vessels cast for squid.
The existence of concerns around fisheries does not imply that Ecuador cannot keep a dialogue with China on other subjects, such as vaccines, or on commercial matters such as broadening market access for Ecuadorian exports.
Like most ships operating in international waters, the Chinese vessels use an automatic identification system. It relays the ship's location and identity to other crafts. International conventions require vessels to use the system round the clock, but Chinese ships allegedly turn off the monitor as they near waters surrounding the Galápagos Marine Reserve.
Last year, for example, only half of the Chinese boats fished in Galápagos had their automatic identification system on. This practice is very suspicious. Turning off their identification system already suggests an intent to carry out illegal fishing.
Global Fishing Watch found that in 2020, 42% of the Chinese fleet had gaps in their location transmission of more than 24 hours. USA Ambassador Jaime Moreno is a career USA diplomat and fishery expert.
So you can't just say, the electricity went out or something happened. If you're turning something off for more than 8 hours a day over half your fleet, you're doing something wrong.
China's ambassador to Ecuador told VOA that Chinese vessels are complying with international fishing regulations, and any found fishing illegally will be held accountable.
China will adopt a zero-tolerance attitude towards the companies that own the fishing boats and will make them pay a painful price.
Meanwhile, the Andean nation moves carefully ahead as it tries to both protect the Galápagos Islands and its economic relations with China. Jaime Moreno, VOA News, Galápagos Islands.